All right, Shalom, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Wahara Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to you, Akim, the hopeful elect, which we hope to be, pushing the word through the four corners of the earth. And this is going to be a real quick lesson. This is an article that I was reading. It's by CWB Chicago. 11 hours ago, it says 9 men rob red line passenger in loop, police say. 9 offenders robbed a CTA passenger on a red line train near the Jackson station in the loop. At least 4 other robberies have been reported on the train line downtown over the past week. Okay, so this is just a little update on what's taking place and the spirit of things, and what Hashem Yahushua is doing through the spirit. All right, I'm gonna get a scripture because it's all prophecy. All right. This is Matthew's chapter 24, verse 12. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound," all right, which is what's taking place, because the Lord hasn't came to set down judgment. All right, that's what we're waiting for. That's the patience and the faith of the saints, is for the Lord to come rule with a rod of iron, like it says in Revelation. And what is he going to rule by? The law. And that's not taking place yet, because the Lord hasn't made it back. So iniquity is abounding with all these restrictions and lockdowns and people unemployed. All right, iniquity is going to abound more and more. All right, as we get towards the end. All right. Because these people are going to start to suffer, and the Lord is going to start to squeeze these people, man. So iniquity shall abound. And this is just the beginning of it. It's going to get worse than this. All right, Matthew 24 and 12. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." All right. So that's what's going to take place. Why? Because we are entering into the time of Jacob's trouble. To get this in Second Ezra's. You know what? Let me bear with me 1 second. I think it's Jeremiah 30 and 7. Bear with me 1 second. Let's see here. Yep. This is Jeremiah 30, verse 7. "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And it's talking about the elect when it says he. But we're coming into these times based on the scriptures and the prophecies. All right. And, with the understanding of what's going on with Esau and what he's doing. Okay. The hoax of COVID-19 and, lockdowns and restrictions, all to steer us towards this mark of the beast. That's why everything's becoming cashless. All right, and Jake already doesn't have no money, so the iniquity is going to abound, and the love of many is going to wax cold. Not just for Jake, but for all these people, man. The Lord said in Jeremiah or 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter, in the 50th verse, which our Lord would like to get, that these people are going to suffer many great miseries, man. All right, Jeremiah 30 and 7. "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." So, Lord willing, if we keep our faith and we endure, we grow, we use the wisdom that the Lord has given us, all right, to the best of our ability. All right, the law, statutes, and commandments, following them. Okay, Lord willing, the Lord steers us into enduring until the end. Jeremiah 30 and 7, once again, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." Okay, so this is when this is what we're hoping for and praying for, that we can all endure to the end. Okay, so we can be saved out of this this terrible time coming for this place before the destruction. Okay, brothers are having dreams on concentration camps and military personnel everywhere. That's coming, man. The prophets always had dreams and visions, man. Okay. Let's get another scripture. Let's go into the 2nd Ezra. Let's see here. Second Esdras 15. I think it's 15. Bear with me 1 second. Alright, it's going to be invading one another too. Second Esdras 15. Yep. Second Esdras 15. And 14, it says, "Woe to the world," which means destruction. This is the Lord speaking, "and them that dwell therein. For the sword," which is the modern day gun and assault rifle and helicopter and rocket missile that Esau possesses, is the modern day sword, "and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." So it's going to be race wars, class wars, all types of sorts of different wars in America, man. You see? Second Esdras 15 and 16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes." All right, and we're seeing these riots. What we just finished, or these people so-called just finished cleaning up their shops from broken windows by looters from the riots about a month ago. You see, so we're in those times, man. Second Esdras 15:16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." That's why you have the sedition amongst men, and you have the anarchy in Portland. You see, and then that's gonna spread. That vibration is gonna spread and spread until it's all out chaos in America, and that's what's coming. And that's what they're gonna implement, this chip, okay, which they're preparing for the people, vaccines, all types of stuff, and that's what Yahweh Bashem Yahshai spoke of in the scriptures concerning the prophecies that would take place. Second Esdras 15. And let's see here. "A man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able." That's checkpoints. All right. You might not be able to go from Illinois to Indiana. You might not be able to go from Texas to California, through all the states. You might not be able to go through these states, man. You might not be able to go outside of your neighborhood. You see? So the prophecies are in full effect, and they're going to increase. Second Esdras 15 and 17, "A man shall desire to go into a city and should not be able, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword." So it's going to be invading one another. That's why it's going to be beneficial that the Lord said we have to be as pilgrims. Traveling. You see? We can't be in one spot, and that's what the scripture stated during these times. You see? So, everything is becoming real. All right. More attacks from Satan, all these things, man. Because we're at we're reaching the pinnacle of the book, so to speak, But we still have more prophecies to roll out, and they're coming. The mark of the beast is coming. Second Esdras 15 and 19, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation." You see? So there's not going to be any food. People going to go in each other's house for food, running this house with the gun for food. All these things, man, are going to take place. Thus saith the Lord. But if we endure unto the end, all right, Lord willing, we'll be saved out of this, man. Okay? Let me get a scripture. I'm going to end it off here. Bear with me 1 second. Because the Lord said we're going to have abundance. Let's see here. 1 second. see it. Let's see if I can Google it. Yep. Second Ezra chapter 2, verse 20. Bear with me 1 second. Second Ezra 2 and 24. It says, "Abide still, O my people, and take thy rest, for thy quietness still come. Nourish thy children, O thou good nurse. Establish their feet. Prepare us. As for the servants whom I have given thee, there shall not one of them perish, for I will require them from among thy number. Be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh," which I went into, thus saith the scriptures, which is coming. It says, "Others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." And that's what we're hoping, and that's why we're doing the work, so we can be saved out of these times that are coming, because they're coming. Evidently, they might send out one more little stimulus package, there, here and there. otherwise, this place is out of there, man. It's totally done, man. Okay, the wicked elite have given up on this place. All right, so Lord willing, that was edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Wahawar Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word and truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom, Abad, Babal.